Try not to laugh.
Welcome back to another episode of Try Not to Laugh with myself, the comedian Semicido. Now, the other evening, I was on my way home from work and I was looking out the taxi window and I couldn't help noticing this middle-aged white guy carrying about 5 large boxes of pizza stacked on top of each other. I just looked at him and thought, I bet they're all for him. In the middle of a car chase, I also saw a traffic warden give the police a ticket for abandoning their vehicle. And then the taxi driver wouldn't stop complaining to me about some of the roads not having speed cameras. I thought to myself, just shut the fuck up, man. Where I come from, that's a good thing. So anyway, we're sitting there in traffic and the person in the opposite lane told my taxi driver to wind down his window. And then he told him that there was a bird on top of his car. So I stepped out of the car and had a look. And there was a naked woman sitting on top of the roof. So I got back in the car and I didn't say anything, nothing. I didn't know how to tell him. So these times he's carried on driving, innit? So we pulled up at a red light and then the driver put his foot down on the brake harshly and we came to an abrupt stop. Next thing you know, the bird on top of the car came rolling down onto the windscreen, cracked the windscreen and then hit the bonnet. Yeah? So me and the driver are sitting there looking at each other in shock. He said to me, well, why didn't you tell me there was a woman on top of my car? I said, honestly, I forgot she was still there. So these times she jumped off the bonnet and began to walk off into the sunset. So anyway, we've ended up on the motorway. And I kid you not, my drivers fell asleep, innit? And I realised this when he began steering the wheel with his head. So I hit his head off the steering wheel, innit? And then he woke up. Oh, what's going on, man? So I told him, listen, you fell asleep, man. And he's like, what, how long for? About 5 minutes. Anyway, what is this, man? I'm not sitting there with a stopwatch timing you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we knew we arrived in my area, right? When we saw a toddler on the corner selling packs of nappies. Then the toddler came up to the driver's side of the window and politely asked if we'd like to buy some cocaine. So, you know, I don't do cocaine, but my driver, on the other hand, did. So he decided to buy some. So I turned around and said to him, how can you buy drugs off this little specimen? He said, easy. It was like taking candy from a baby. And there was another toddler across the road selling weed. So I told my taxi driver to pull up. Then I said to the toddler, you know you're not meant to be out here selling weed. So he pointed. And he's like, you see that block right there? That's where I live. And there was like half a building. So I was like, shit, you know what? I can see why you're out here selling weed. Let me get 2 bags off you. You know, I end up buying weed off baby, man. I've recently started training, weight training. Can't you see? No, man, I feel a lot better in myself, you know, about this. Like, I just got tired of looking like a stick of pencil lead. Honestly, man, I had enough, right? I really had enough. Yeah, when I put one of my dreadlocks on the scales and it weighed more than the rest of my body. And I said, I've got to do something about this. This is too much. Too motherfucking much. I even think, right, YouTube was trying to tell me something when they played a poverty advert before my video. Because YouTube be doing slick shit like that, you know. YouTube be trying to associate the advert to the brand or person whose channel it is. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're an overweight person, YouTube will place an M&S advert before your video. If the video's about homelessness, YouTube will place an eye care advert. You're getting the general consensus of where I'm going with this. Anyway, I've been training for about 3 months now, and I look better and I feel better within myself. I can't lie. Like, I've had to drink these powdered drinks, so yeah. And, you know, I have 2 of them, yeah. And one of them I drink after I finish training, and the other one I drink before I start training, like a pre-workout drink. And believe you me, man, the pre-workout drink tastes like shit, okay? Tastes horrible, you know. But you know what they say, what don't kill you make you stronger, right? And you know what they say as well, what's good for you usually tastes like shit. So, you know, I've been drinking this drink and it's been helping me. And then I've been drinking the drink that you drink after the workout, which tastes a lot better, because that's banana flavor, you know. But the pre-workout drink's orange, yeah. And I hate orange drinks. I can't lie to you. I don't like orange drinks, man. Do you know what I mean? It just tastes like sweet and sugary and shit and disgusting. I'll tell you what it tastes like. It tastes like orange Lucozade when it turns flat. The motherfucking disgusting, okay? Like, I wouldn't advise you to drink that drink like it's something nice, okay? If you drink it, you'll back it quick, like, and then get on with your workout. Oh, excuse me. I tell you now, man, I'm glad I started training every day, you know? Because like I said, I feel better within myself. Like, before, when I used to get on the bus, yeah, I'd be standing there, right, holding on to the guardrail. And I'd get a person hold on to my arm. I'd be like, get off me, man. Like, oh, sorry, I thought you was a pole. Slim, okay? So yeah, happy that putting a change to it now, you know. And if you're not happy with yourself, you know what I'm saying, happy with certain things, make sure you try and make certain adjustments, certain changes, because only you can do it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's the comedian Semi Cedar. Yeah, this has been Try Not to Laugh. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Do you know what I mean? And apologies that I'm reading off my phone and everything like that. But the only reason why I'm doing that is because I'm bringing you new content every week. Do you know what I mean? Check my last shows. Not one of them are the same. I haven't repeated one joke. Do you know what I mean? So for me to keep bringing you live content every week, fresh content every week, fresh jokes every week, I have to now read them off my phone, unfortunately, because I've got kids out, you know, and I work. I ain't got time to stay, like, practice. I don't get the time to practice. Do you know what I mean? So, and I tend to write the jokes on the day or the night before, and do you know what I mean? So it's like, there ain't a lot of time before I put the show out and whatnot, you know, so it is what it is. But yeah, man, God bless you all, like I said, do you know what I mean? And thank you to everyone that has been supporting the show and everything like that. There's a lot more to come, I promise you that. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man, we're just making our own lane over here, and you know, controlling my destiny, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, God bless you all. Out. Peace.
Try not to laugh.